Breathing through your mouth is destroying your health. It causes all kinds of health problems, such as gum disease, dental decay, inhibited facial development and breathing problems, dry mouth, and sleep apnea. When you're awake, it's easy enough to catch yourself mouth breathing and force yourself to breathe through your nose. But what about when you're sleeping? Tape. The secret to transformative sleep might just be a simple piece of tape. Mouth taping seems like one of the internet's oldest fads, but does it have any science-backed health benefits? Turns out it does. If you're new here, I'm Ryan. I'm a software engineer based in Boston, and on this channel we explore productivity and self-improvement through habit building and lifestyle design. Let's get into it. So, breathing through our mouths. Why is it bad? Let's talk about the research. First, the nose has a built-in filter that cleans and humidifies air as we breathe it in. And a study by Izuhara and colleagues in 2016 found that mouth breathing and bypassing the nose's filtering system increases the risk for conditions such as asthma and obstructive sleep apnea. In addition, a study of 60 children aged 3 to 5 in 2004 by Mayer and colleagues found that chronic mouth breathing can lead to dry mouth, which increases the risk of dental decay, gum disease, and bad breath. This is due to reduced saliva production that normally helps clean the mouth and neutralize acid produced by bacteria. That's not all. A systematic review of studies by Josh Jefferson in 2010 found that chronic mouth breathing in children may lead to adverse effects on their facial growth, such as long, narrow faces, narrow mouths, and dental malocclusion, among many others. In addition, these children do not sleep well at night due to obstructed airways, and many of them are misdiagnosed with ADD and hyperactivity. Another study in 2010 by Dharan Harari and colleagues of 116 pediatric patients confirmed similar findings. The study included 55 mouth breathers and 61 nasal breathers, and found that mouth breathers demonstrated considerable backward and downward rotation of the mandible and narrowing of both upper and lower arches compared to nasal breathers. If this isn't already enough evidence, a study by Yi-Chi Lee and colleagues in 2022 found that taping the mouths shut of individuals with obstructive sleep apnea while they slept significantly reduced their symptoms and snoring and heavily improved their sleep quality. Now, while there is lots of evidence looking at the adverse effects of mouth breathing, there still needs to be more research done on mouth taping. All the evidence points towards breathing through our noses being much healthier for us, but that doesn't necessarily mean we can jump in headfirst with mouth tape without further literature, so proceed with caution. As well, some doctors have voiced safety concerns, so make sure if you do try it, you do it safely. Here's the recommended way to do it. Use medical tape. Only tear off a small piece about the size of a quarter and put it on the center of your mouth. Don't tape your entire mouth. You do not want to wake up in the middle of the night and not be able to easily rip the tape off. Believe me, I made this mistake at the beginning of my journey and it was pretty scary. And so for me, I've been taping my mouth shut for just over 3 years and I've noticed significant benefits as well as things that aren't necessarily in the literature. For one, my chronic congestion has improved. I used to find myself waking up pretty stuffed up, but since starting to tape my mouth shut at night, I generally wake up far less stuffed, if at all. Secondly, I'm far less tired, which would lead me to believe that my sleep quality has increased, but I have not tracked my sleep, so I don't have concrete evidence of this. And third, dreams. I've been having far more dreams and far more vivid dreams since I started taping my mouth shut. I can't say this is 100% due to mouth taping, but it is not something I experience if I ever do not tape my mouth shut at night. Lastly, my girlfriend is not a fan of turning over in the middle of the night and seeing me with my mouth taped shut. So bear in mind, if you're sleeping beside someone else or in the same room as someone else, probably a good idea to tell them what you're doing beforehand. And that's it. Thanks for watching. As always, all the studies I mentioned in this video are linked in the description. Breathing through your mouth is destroying your health. It causes... It's harder to get up.